what is the behind of all Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez public videos, posts, messages, and speech. The good technology information will provide the information you need.
On behalf of the Gutierrez Empire, Philippine Empire and Kingdom of Philippines and to the world.
Gutierrez Empire as proposed political empire as under by government as proposed government monarch of the Philippines.
Request for strengthening of peace and order, which is temporary.
What is the behind of all Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez public videos, posts, messages, speech, and other act? Why there is Emperor Media? People, community, society, government, authority, military, law enforcement, groups and organizations, businesses, healthcares, religions, families and individuals, and others are all wondering and questioning that has been affected or connected or involved with Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez public videos, posts, messages, and other acts. What is the behind of all of this? Some people say that he is acting on his own. Some people say that we cannot understand why he is doing or acting something like that. Acting is like one in authority, giving advice, suggesting, requesting order, etc., or like doing public disturbance. What is the reason behind of all of this? Let's find out. First, for the people that don't know yet about his life and works, in his personal site www.jorgemarlomera.wordpress.com, we all know that he is just simple, not that famous, but in his other works, he is a proposer of some organization and rights. These are Gutierrez Empire. They propose to be a Philippine empire, a national empire, and whereof Kingdom of Philippines and propose to be a world state and nation empire in the world. Next, we have Introducing Society. They propose to be a nation, national, state society of the Philippines, and world state and nation society in the world, or world society. Next, we have Democracy, Government and Administration. They propose to be a one of criminal law of government and to be a nation, national mafia of the government and a form of government and administration that run by mafia of the government in the world. Next, we have Gutierrez government as proposed to be a governance of money and form of government and administration run by money or currency of nations in the world and others. Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez said, "It is normal if you have an idea. Of course, you will make it happen and show to the people. So you are going to establish it. If it is an organizational or business and trade idea, and create and make it if it is a thing and then promote it to the society." In his works, he has an idea, an organizational and political idea, so he is establishing it to make it happen and then promoting it. There are many and different ways of making it happen or promoting it. Since this is an organizational and civic business and trade and political idea, it is normal to communicate, connect to the people by inviting and making them join and support, cooperate, and work on this idea and to make it happen and promote it. Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez already proposed it to the government, since it is political organization, and invite some of people and waiting for their acceptance to join. while also promoting the organization so it can gain respect, trust, encourage people to understand and join it. One of his way of promoting it is by or through voluntary service. Under his duties or responsibilities and in connection to the services of his proposed organization, under in respect of the law of government and his human rights and other like freedom of expression or speech, and make it understand to the people. Let's find out what is this voluntary services is. Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez created his personal site showing and telling about his personal information, includes his achievements and services or voluntary service and works to the society. In Jorge Marlo Mera Gutierrez personal website, we can see there in his services page, it says that upon the establishment of my organization and also my rights, I propose my voluntary services to the government and people. Since my organization is proposed to be under incorporation, support and governance of government, as also me as one that in charge and serve it. So my services as for now that my organization is still proposing and on the process of approving was really somehow gain trust. So it is here in his personal website, so you can visit in the www.jorgemarlomeragutierrez.wordpress.com. So in his voluntary services in Gutierrez Empire, he served as acting emperor and king of Gutierrez Empire, Philippine Empire and Kingdom of Gutierrez or Kingdom of Philippines. Honorary acting high emperor to other nations and countries under proposal of Gutierrez Empire, since Gutierrez Empire proposed to be a world state and nation empire in the world, so it proposed to every nations in the world. So he also proposed as a honorary of the recommended emperor of the nation empire. So nobleman, dictator, advisor to the president and government. So he also give an opinion and suggestion, just like we seen on his previous videos. So military advisor, advisor of foreign relations. So this is all covered under these voluntary services of Gutierrez Empire. So some of these are found in the duties and responsibilities of emperor under the proposed law of Gutierrez Empire and Philippine Empire. So you can visit the website at www.gutierrezempire.wordpress.com or gutierrezempire.website2.me. So in Controlism Society, he also has voluntary services to promote and provide suggestion and honorary advice or advisor of governance. So he also suggests in matter of dictatorship, education, public health, medical care, religious belief or religious philosophical, family, business trade. So here, sports, entertainment, foods, controller of position and position of government officials and its functions, since the controlism and proposed to have an understanding and unity of the position of the government and also in the religion. So for more information, so you can visit at www.wsnsinfo.wordpress.com. So in Control World Organization, so he is intelligence and world intelligence under the World Intelligence Organization. So advisor to the world nation, to the world military, world religious activities, world health. So this is in the Gutierrez Cressy government. He also a honorary way of life based on control of money, since he also proposer of additional 1,000 banknotes and bearer of 1 million piece of banknotes, and then the 1 million basic banknotes or the banknotes proposed to be in the new law of Gutierrez government to be sources of way of life, controlling the money. So here and also in the Jumagocracy government, so honorary godfather, honorary way of life of Jumagocracy government, the proposed one of the criminal law. So here you may go to, for more information, you may go to jumagocracy.wordpress.com. So here it is all open in his personal site at www.georgemarlomera.wordpress.com. In World State and Nation Society, or proposed as one world society and organization in the world, we can see the functions and services of the society, as also the in the governance page, as also the function and responsibility of World State and Nation Society, as also a function and responsibility of Jorge Marlo Mera Gutierrez as his rights. So he is involved on maintaining and protect and to give security and promote to providing basic necessities in each individuals, public health, medical care, energy supplies, governance and government and proper control in any aspect or sector in matter of government services, public works, transportation, education, economy, also to promote social order. So this is the function and responsibility that covered by the voluntary services of Jorge Marlo Mera Gutierrez. Next, under in respect of his organizational law proposed in his duties and responsibilities. Since his organization is still proposing and waiting for approval, his voluntary service is limited only in or within to be respected under in his human rights and freedom of expression. In Gutierrez Empire, they propose to be a nation, national and state empire, and world state and nation empire. Since Gutierrez Empire promote to be a national empire, so his service is in national territory area. Acting emperor, lesser king in the Philippines, and second is one of it is to serve as a represent, typify, and epitomize and symbolize the unification and union, integrity, wholeness and oneness of people, state, and family in the Philippine territory. And next is the advisor to the President of Nation and Government. Next, in Controlism Society, his voluntary service is to suggest and promote governance or government and proper control in any aspect or sector in matter of government or governance services. Next is to suggest and promote in basic necessities in each individuals, includes the rights in any aspect or sector and social services and each development in matter of the following: governance, education, business and trade, social and socio-economic, information and science and technology, banking and finance or money or currency, philosophical, public health and medical care, labor and employment, and others. In Gutierrez government, they propose to be a form of government run by currency of nation. His voluntary service is as a controller and a way of money and currency of nation. In Jumagocracy government and administration, they propose to be a criminal law of nation and form of government and administration run by mafia of the government. His voluntary services is a honorary godfather of the administration. Second is he also proposed a voluntary service to the government law enforcement and religion, etc., like Office of the President, PNP, DND, NBI, DOG, Supreme Court, and Roman Catholicism, religion, etc., and somehow it's been given understanding, acknowledgement, or consideration in the authority and human rights. It is stated there that, in respect of his proposed organization and his law and his human rights as of the date August 13, 2018, he may voluntarily support the people and offered his services as acting emperor of nation and honorary controller of people in the society, etc. In Gutierrez Empire, it is to act as a proposed political emperor, ruler of nations and state, and symbol of unification of people and nation and state. In controlism society, it is to act as controller of people in the society. It is to participate and perform and propose in society, people, and governmental services and activities in the society. These are some of voluntary services of Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez to the society. This law proposed and other voluntary proposal proposed to the government and Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez human rights that has a right to carry and serve is given somehow respect and acknowledgement or understanding by authority. Then why also he limit it and also still less to be respected and understood by the other administration? Maybe this administration has other reason behind of all this, which is their personal reason already. So I hope it answered your questions about what is the reason behind of Jorge Marlo and Gutierrez videos post messages. He has his voluntary services that people also give respect, cooperate, and understand, and not a public disturbance. Provided you the information and study that you need and wanted. For more information, you can contact us in our contact information.
So the reason behind of all the videos, the posts, the messages, the speech, it is all about my voluntary services to the people, to the government, and also to make the people and the authority understand about my proposal, about my personal, about my life. I already proposed that to the government also, and also explain my personal side of what is that voluntary services. So you may look or view that in my personal side. Thank you.